When it comes to living in Florida, so many of us think of the white sand beaches. But one of the more underrated areas is gonna be Central Florida. And the reason being is because you can get an affordable new construction home with a big, beautiful piece of land and have nature surrounding you. And in today's video, we're gonna look at exactly that and show you nothing more than an incredible opportunity. Let's begin. Here we are, my friends, in front of an incredible opportunity. And before we get inside, I want to share with you a few important details. This property is going to feature 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, just under 2,200 square feet. And it's going to be situated on just over an acre of cleared land. Now, an important thing to know about this land is that there is no HOA, no homeowners association, and there's no CDD fee. So there's nobody that can tell you what you can or can't do with this piece of property. Now, to give you a good perspective, we're located here in Ocala, Florida. We're about an hour and a half from Orlando. We're an hour and a half from Tampa, and we're only 2.5 hours from Jacksonville and about 4 hours from Miami. Now, a little bit more local, we're gonna have Highway 200 only 20 minutes away from this specific property. And why is that important? It's because that's where all your daily shopping needs are gonna be met. Ocala is a metropolitan city, and that's where all of your fine dining, your restaurants, your malls, your movie theaters, and your healthcare is gonna be located. So it's safe to say if you're looking for something with privacy, but also wanna be close to the city, take a good look at this video we're about to show you. Now, at the end of the video, I want to be super transparent with anybody and everybody watching these videos. So I'm gonna give you the price, the taxes, and how a realtor can help you negotiate a great deal on a property in today's current market conditions. Let's begin. Now, first things first, this is a concrete block and wood siding home. And one of the unique things about this property is you're gonna notice the metal roof. Now, typically we see architectural shingle being the preferred roof for new construction builders, which is gonna last for about 25 to 30 years. In this situation, these metal roofs, if you maintain it, it can last up to 50 years. We don't see this very often. It's very, very rare. Now, the exterior, you're gonna have a nice modern farmhouse look. We have no neighbors to the sides or behind us, so you are completely surrounded by nature, my friends. I love that at the front of the home, you're gonna have a nice patio space, and this is gonna be facing west, so you're gonna be able to see the sun set every single day. Let's get inside. Now, stepping inside, this property really gives you that wow factor. Just the colors, the way they designed it definitely helps. The property really just is super intriguing. As soon as you step into the foyer, you're gonna have tray ceilings, and you're gonna notice the nice ceramic tiles that you're gonna see in the majority of the home. Now, as soon as we step in, we're gonna take a left-hand turn, and we're gonna be greeted into this very first full bathroom. You're gonna have a double sink, and then you're gonna have privacy for your toilet and tub with the Subway backsplash in the shower. Now, we continue through this hallway, and we're gonna have a few different bedrooms. This is gonna be one, this is gonna be the second, and this is gonna be third. All 3 guest bedrooms are gonna be located here. This is gonna be 10 by 11 feet, just to give you a perspective on the size. So if you wanna fit a queen, even a king size bed, you could do so. Here in this room, you're gonna have a window facing the north side of the home. You're gonna have 1 recessed light, and this is gonna be your closet space. Now, right next door, we're gonna have the same exact dimensions, 10 by 11, recessed light, same type of closet, window facing the north side of the home. Just to give you a look, here we are. Now, right outside of this room, we're gonna have our laundry room right over here. This is where your washer and dryer are gonna be located. And it's nice that they put some built-in cabinets already into the laundry. Now here, we're gonna have our very next bedroom. Now this is gonna be slightly longer. This is gonna be 13 by 11 feet, just to give you a perspective on the size. Here you're gonna have a walk-in closet, and this is gonna be a window facing the east side of the home. Now, the interesting thing is there are two entrances into this room. This can take you out into the living room, and then this is gonna take you out to the front door and other bedrooms. You guys go that way, I'll meet you around the corner. So here we're back at the front of the home, and here is the walkway into the open plan living space. Here we're gonna be greeted into the family room. You're gonna have nice tray ceilings, LED light, and this is a perfect place to get your chandelier, your nice light fixture, set up your TV, and boom, ooh, this is comfortable. Whenever you're looking at properties like this, most realtors don't know how to work with these builders, what they offer, what's going on. But I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about what we do. The first thing, and these are 3 core principles that you're always gonna hear me say in my videos, and if you ever work with us, this is what you're gonna hear from my team and I. The first thing is we're here to keep your money safe. The second thing, we're here to show you the best opportunities based off our market knowledge. And the third thing, we're here to negotiate the best deal for you, regardless of if you're a buyer or a seller. So those are the 3 core principles that we live, breathe, and talk about every single week. Continuing in the video, we have this full open floor plan, and this is gonna be your living room. I like that you're gonna have a lot of light coming into here as well, especially in the mornings. This is gonna be facing east, and you have your nice sliding glass door that's gonna take you out to the backyard. We'll look at that a little bit later. Right over here, we're gonna have our formal dining space with a lot of windows around it. And now we step into the kitchen. The first thing, I love that it's white with the black accent appliances. You're gonna have your range, you're gonna have your stove, dishwasher, fridge, all in black. Everything else is gonna be white. This countertop is gonna be quartz, farmhouse sink with the black faucet. And ladies and gentlemen, you're also gonna have a lot of cabinet space with your soft close. Now, overall, this kitchen is incredible. Right over here, you're gonna have your pantry space, ladies and gentlemen. And all in all, I wanna know what you think about this kitchen. This is a new design that we don't see too often in the homes that we're touring. So I'm very curious to know what you think. Now, right off of the foyer/foyer, we're gonna have the entrance into our 2-car garage. Now here, I parked my Tesla just to give you a perspective on the size, the height. Here's gonna be your AC air handler. Right back here is gonna be your water heater, and right over there is your electrical panel. And lastly, with the piece of land that you have and the current amount that's cleared, you are gonna have an irrigation system for your lawn. So I want you to picture it real quick. You're walking into your house, you come home, hey honey, I'm home, and you step inside. Right over here, we're gonna have another half bathroom with the quartz countertop, your toilet. This is gonna be the nice powder room. And then you walk into the house, you greet your family, you kiss your kids, you go have dinner, and this is the space to do it. Now, here is where we rest. This is where the owners of the home come to relax. Welcome to the primary bedroom. We're gonna have tray ceilings, 1 LED light. This is a king size bed, just to give you a perspective on how big this room is. You have your dressers next to it, you can set up your TV. And again, this is gonna be perfect because you're gonna have the big double window facing the south side of the home, which is facing east. So where the sun rises and then the sun sets. Stepping into the master bathroom. To my left, we are gonna have the walk-in shower with the standing tub. This is something that we've seen coming into more luxury builders and the styles and the designs, and people seem to really, really like it. I'm curious to know, what do you think about this? I like that you have the sliding glass door, but this is perfect. You can really sit here and relax and enjoy yourself. And I like that you have the handles here so you're not getting wet when the water's still cold. Right over here, you have your private toilet. And then here, we're gonna have our closet space, a good amount of space to really rack your clothes and everything. You got your double sink, cabinet space. And now, my friends, let's get outside. Now, stepping outside, my friends, living in Florida, you need a covered patio, you need a covered lanai, but you don't have to have it, but it's always better, right? Here, you have 2 LED lights. This is gonna be perfect if you wanna set up your outdoor grill, if you wanna have an extra sink. If you want to set up your TV, watch the games. And then my friends, my favorite part about this property is always the land. As I grow older, the more I realize I want more land. I feel like every year I want like an extra quarter acre to my primary residence. I don't know if that's maybe an actual ratio that we can start calculating, but anyways, right here is gonna be your well. And this is where the water is gonna be pumped into the Florida aquifer. Now here in Ocala, there are some times where you get lucky and it pumps into the spring water. So if you are lucky enough to have that spring water, you don't need a water softener, you don't need anything. You have the purest and cleanest water in the state. Now, this piece of land goes back all the way. You even have some extra space on the sides. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to put your pool, you can. If you want to put your cabana, your pergola, your outdoor grill, your outdoor fire pit, you can do so. I want you to know that. This is the land where you can create that perfect experience. And if you don't have somebody or don't know the contacts, that's what I'm here for, to give you good references on people that do quality work. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this tour. Let's get inside. Let's get you some more info. Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Now, want to break down the price, information, and everything you need to know. Now, first, I want to talk to you a little bit about the process of what it looks like buying a new construction home, right? The first thing is you work with your realtor. Your realtor should be setting you up with the properties that match the criteria that you gave them. They need to be very knowledgeable what's coming on the market, what's off market from some of the builders, have good connections. Let's just say we go ahead and find you the perfect property. What does that look like from there? The first thing is the realtor needs to call and negotiate with the listing agent and see what the seller's motivation is and how motivated they are to get rid of the property. That's the very first thing. The second thing, we come to terms, we negotiate a little bit, we sign on the dotted lines. After that, you're gonna look to put your escrow deposit in. After that, we wanna do an inspection on the property. If the house isn't finished yet, we're gonna wait till the certificate of occupancy comes, and then we'll get my certified inspector to come in here and do an inspection. Just to give you an idea, an inspection is gonna cost $350 to $400. If you're doing a 4-point wind mitigation, it's gonna be about $50 to $75 for each one. I also wanna make sure all my clients' homes come perfect. If you wanna do an inspection, you can. It's not necessary, but I recommend it sometimes. This is a builder where I'd feel comfortable if you didn't. But if you did, we'll put it in the contract that, hey, buyer and seller agree that the buyer will get a third-party inspection, and any findings on the report need to be repaired or replaced before closing. So when you walk in through those doors after closing, I wanna make sure this house is perfect for you. And then obviously you have your loan docs and everything like that, and we follow up with you. We have our transaction coordinator that helps walk you through that process. But at the end of the day, home buying, being in the market should be a fun experience. And secondly, it should be transparent. Every realtor should be telling you everything about what to expect throughout the transaction. Now that you have a little bit of that information, the purchase price of this home is currently listed at $530,000. $530,000. An acre of land in this area costs anywhere from $60,000 to $120,000, depending if it's on a paved or unpaved road. This house itself is a good quality home, especially putting a metal roof. I was quite surprised at how this property was priced. So in terms of negotiations, I would tell a client, hey, to be honest, if you bought it at value, I wouldn't be too upset. Of course, we want to negotiate the best deal. I'd say offer, $525,000, $520,000, and getting 3% in closing costs, which is going to be a little over $15,000, so that if you are financing, you don't have to cover it. If you are paying cash, I'd come in $500 clean. Realistically, you'd probably end up at $515,000 to $520,000, just to give you a perspective. Now, the home's priced well. We check the comps. We know this area very well, and they are building a few more of these. But overall, I think you see the quality that we have here in this specific home. So for any of my past clients, I don't know if you guys still watch my videos, but you guys know I don't do videos on builders that aren't quality, that aren't gonna give you a top of the line home. And there are some builders, some big national builders, that if you notice, I have never posted a video about them. I'm not here to talk bad about anybody, but I'm also here not to promote anything that I don't believe in. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it. My name is Renzo Montaiuti. This is your first time on this channel. I'm a real estate advisor here in the Central Florida area. If anyone has some questions about this property or is interested in looking to make a move to Florida, we would love to be your dedicated real estate resource here in the state of Florida. My friends, that is it for today. I love you all. Feel free to look in the description below for all our information if you want to contact us, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.